Hey guys, it's me, Digital Newcomer, and today we will be doing the top 10 Piggy games. But before we start the video, you should like and subscribe. But with that being said, let's start the video. At number 10 we have Puppet. The game is pretty overlooked by many Piggy fans. Most of the maps were in the same order as Piggy, but it doesn't stop it from being a great game. They put a sign to show which keys haven't been used, but it is still a decent game to play. Piggy Sons is a very well-made game. Judging by the title, the game has Simpson-styled characters and it uses Alvin Blox's Piggy kit as a bassaplet, and even has game modes and cutscenes which weren't in the kit. And the only negative I have are the jumpscare transitions. If you don't know, in Piggy when you touch Piggy the camera moves towards Piggy's face, but in Piggy Sons in a blink of an eye you get jumpscared. I hope that it gets fixed soon, then I would be able to play the game more often. Bacon was one of those games that you just can't forget, because it is one of the first Piggy games to be released. The killers are buff bacon hares with knives, and the maps are quite enjoyable, I do say myself, but the game's story is very hard to keep track of, meaning it lands number 8 on this list. Most of you may get triggered, but on number 7 we have Kitty. Most of the maps are pretty enjoyable, I do say myself, but the letdown of this game has to be the incredibly long chapters like Carnival and Spoopy. Also some are just plain boring like chapter 11 and 30. But hey, the game has some minigames for me to play when bored. Wormy is one of my favorite Piggy games and it has a very simple plot. You and your friends go camping, then find a hole in the ground, then a creature in the hole pulls one of your friends into the hole, then makes them a worm with arms and a shovel. The game also adds elements from Flee the Facility with tasks to escape. And yes, Earthworm Sally is in the game. Created by Subs Blocks World comes Jerry. The story is about the sudden disappearance of many children in your neighborhood, and the ice cream factory is your prime suspect. Floor 1 gives a ice cream factory vibe, while floor 2 has its own unique feels. But sadly the game hasn't gotten many updates at all, so the game is pretty much cancelled. If you are like me and hate furries, this is not the perfect game for you. Teddy is about this giant bear stalking you. The game was a Piggy game tutorial, and the game isn't locked. But there was so much wasted potential the game had, and the game had the worst ending of all Piggy games. So imagine what would a Piggy game with characters from the famous fast food place McDonald's. If you are thinking of Ronald, you are correct. The man himself, Ronald McDonald, becomes twisted and chaotic and hits people with his big hammer. The maps are my favorite detail of the game, and my only problem with the game is Ronald's size. If you don't know, most Piggy characters are the same size as a Roblox player, but Ronald is double the size and is pretty thick, meaning jumpscares are a common occurrence. Here's an idea for a Piggy game. How about making the enemies popular YouTubers with pure evil in their blood? Fame has extremely great graphics and lighting. It also solves a problem which most Piggy games have, being the players who don't use the key. The game locates where to use the key, and when it respawns back to its location. The game has to be one of the best Piggy games of many. Remember when guests were banned? Well, they made a return here. Gusty is a game about all the guests becoming chaotic. As the title suggests, the main antagonists are guests and other Roblox players. To prevent you from staying in the vents too long, you take damage whilst in there for a hot second. The game has insane lighting and graphics and well-written plot, and this is the perfect Piggy game. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you next time, bye.